Okay, let's have a look at differential. Now, differential is essentially the ailerons moving differently to compensate for adverse yaw. And typically my differential would be that if I add a positive number to the differential, I reduce the downward travelling aileron by that amount. An example of that is that I have some differential set, and at the moment you can see that if my aileron stick is fully right, my left-hand aileron is going down by 80%, so it's got 20% positive differential applied. Again, I'm using variables, love these variables, and if we go and have a look, we can see that I've got the range set from 0 to 50%, and I've got my flight mode, speed, cruise and float, which can have differential applied to. And at the moment I've got 20% differential set on cruise, so that when I'm in cruise mode it will pick up this number. Now I've set up a screen as well so that I can read my differential. On the screen I have some telemetry, vertical speed, altitude, battery and RSSI, but also have my differential value, and below that I have my elevated compensation value for braking. So at the moment you can see that I have got a differential of 20%. Now if I flick to speed mode, you'll remember
speed 0%.
I had no differential set on the differential.
Flight mode cruise 20%.
One little bug, I want to get rid of that call of the value when I'm flicking the switch. Something to work on. But for now, I have got in-flight adjusters set up so that the T6 can adjust the differential, and I set it up so that it increments by 5 percentage points up or down. And if you think about the trim switch, it's similar to the S1 and S2. It's set up the same way. So when I make a change, that change is recorded live.
Aileron differential 25%. Aileron differential 30%.
So I can drive my
Aileron differential 25%.
differential values while in flight. Now, if I go to my mixers, again, I've got a mixer set up for adjusting the differential. And basically when my flight modes are on, I can read the value of the differential, and as that changes,
Aileron differential 20%. Aileron differential 15%. Aileron differential 10%.
you can see that the value changes live. There is a logical statement in here that I use, and it is basically to read T6 so that if I move the stick, the delta changes, positive or negative. The source will be the T6, and actually I'm using two very short numbers here and here so that it reads it instantly. And finally, we have our calling points. So I've got 3 special functions. One reads our aileron differential
15%.
when I hit the T5 to the right.
Aileron differential 15%. Aileron differential 10%.
And the other one reads aileron differential when I hit the switch to the left. And then the last one is the call, which reads the T6 value. And it reads the value of the differential. So it's all reasonably simple. Yeah, but I like the fact that I can adjust the differential live, and the differential can vary in any flight mode that I choose.